Welcome! After watching this video, you will be able to search the Library of Virginia for the Commonwealth of Virginia's state agency records retention and disposition schedules by record type. As a state agency, George Mason University must abide by all Library of Virginia records management policies and procedures to meet regulatory and compliance requirements. University Records Management acts as the liaison between the Library of Virginia and George Mason. The University Records Management team is dedicated to collaborating with departments and units on all George Mason campuses to maintain effective records management practices and meet compliance expectations, ultimately contributing to their success and longevity. University Records Management suggests searching the general schedules for record types as you clean up your paper and electronic records. To search the Library of Virginia's records retention and disposition schedules, go to lva.virginia.gov. Next, scroll down to the bottom of the page and select for localities and state agencies. Then, Records Management, Retention Schedules, General Schedules for State Agencies, and finally, Searchable Database for State General Schedules. If you know which general schedule a records type is located on, you may narrow down the search by choosing it from the Schedule Number drop-down menu. The most used general schedules at George Mason are GS 102 Fiscal Records, GS 103 Personnel Records, and GS 111 College and University. If you do not know, you may use the Series Description search feature. This database requires simple search terms, so don't use complex words or punctuation. Here is an example of a search for fiscal records using the Series Description feature. We enter the simple phrase purchase orders and then select the Submit button. In this case, only one result appears. The summary offers a general description, but let's look at the PDF to get more specific information, the retention period, and how the documents must be destroyed. To view the general schedule in detail, let's select the link for the PDF. We're now reviewing the records retention and disposition schedule for fiscal services for all state agencies. Item types are in alphabetical order, so we'll need to scroll until we find purchasing orders to get the specifics on how long to keep these records and how they should be destroyed. Other document types frequently used by George Mason employees found on this retention and disposition schedule are grant records, listed here under Grant Project, financials and bills, listed under Accounts Receivable and Accounts Payable. To get back to the database search, click the Back button. Other common document types to George Mason employees are personnel records. Use the word recruit to search for recruitment, interview, and hiring records. The word employee may be used to search for personnel records, both long-term and short-term. Finally, use the word hire to search for retention of I-9 and related documents for former employees. For additional resources and quick reference retention guides for the most common record types at George Mason, visit University Records Management at recordsmanagement.gmu.edu/resources. If you need help finding the best retention schedule for your records, or have a record type that does not seem to fit under any of the general retention schedules, please reach out to University Records Management at recmgt@gmu.edu for assistance.